Hi. Okay, first of all, my name is Madison Welch, and this is my guitar video assignment 1. So, okay. Currently, I'm using a chair to prop my left foot up, and then there is a stand to my left, so if I'm looking that way, that's why in this video. So, but I couldn't stick it right there because then I'd be blocking that. But okay, anyways, so first things first, I'm gonna get into position. I have already tuned my guitar. I took notes that we did, that we talked about in class, and I hammered on the string, and then I waited a few seconds from the initial strike to tune, and that's what I did, and I used an app on my phone. So I think I got it pretty close. Okay, currently for positioning, like I said, my left leg is propped on a chair, and I'm actually liking the height of it right now, so I'm going to have to find something a little higher to work with in class, because I was using my foot on top of my foot to prop it up, and it's just not working. So I find I have more stability with more height going on. But so yeah, the underside of this guitar is laying on top of my left thigh, and on the right side it's on the inner part of my thigh. I'm bringing the guitar back so that it can rest on my chest, and then I am taking my forearm and I'm just going to prop it over and lay it onto the guitar as it kind of gets situated like that. And that allows for this wrist, and it's tilted up. The guitar is tilted up, so that way my arm can be straight. So it gives it more mobility. Okay, so one of the things that we talked about were the names of our strings. So the acronym that we came up with, well, at least I did, was Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. I think the other one was Easter bunnies get drunk on Easter. I can't remember, but I stick with Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie, just because it's something I've always known when I was little, even though I haven't played guitar. But yeah, it was one of the first acronyms that I learned for the guitar. So okay, thank you, YouTube. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of the exercises. When plucking the string or hammering the string, I'm not quite sure the correct term for that. We talked about curling our fingers into our, where the pads kind of touch our palm, and so I like to think of it almost like a snail, kind of. And so each time that we pluck the string, I'm going to say pluck the string because I'm so used to violin until I learn the correct term, but so I currently just plucked the A string and my finger came in, and I'm trying to kind of keep these relaxed down, and my thumb right now is laying on my 6th string because if I were to put it on the guitar it would dampen my sound, and I don't want to do that. So it's currently resting on the 6th string or the E string, while my other fingers are hammering the string, plucking the string, I still don't know. But, okay, so I'm going to go through a couple of exercises. I'm going to, I don't know, I'm not going to go up to 20, I'll do 4 each on each string, and I'm going to switch off. I'm going to do index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, and index, middle, index. So, alright, at least all the way up to the G, so E, B, G. Those are the 3 strings I'm going to focus on right now. That, so it's kind of hard to get my finger turned in quick enough and then moving on to the next finger, so that's something I'm working on, and also keeping a smooth and legato sound. Sometimes I find that when I'm plucking the string, I feel like I'm stopping the string And I don't know if it's because I'm going a little bit too fast or if I'm not keeping something steady. So that's something I'm kind of working around with. But yeah, so I'm going to do on the Sagredas, I'm going to do the exercise 1. So we're going to go through that. And there we go, there's that. One thing I noticed is I'm going to try this next week to not cheat the system and look down at my strings. I want to be able to be comfortable with looking at music in general and trusting that my fingers are being placed where they need to go. But for now, as I'm getting comfortable with the strings, I'm sort of peering down and looking at them. But it's hard. It's a blind faith challenge. And so, but okay. Alright, one of the things that we talked about in masterclass, which is one reason why I redid this video, so I can include the scales that we talked about yesterday. So I'm going to go through the E string, the B string, and the G string, and I'm going to do the natural scales that we did yesterday in masterclass. So here we go, starting with E. So we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay. And I was trying to sing, but that was really high. So, alright. Now on to the B string. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And then the G string. And the G string is actually different because it starts, there's a whole step in between G and A. So I'm starting on the 2nd fret. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And there we go. One thing I'm going to have to make sure I'm keeping constant is making sure my fingers come in, because I start thinking about note names and this kind of starts to slack off. It's like technique. So, okay, and yeah, so that's what I've been learning so far, and I'm excited about the progress that I'm making. And okay, I will see you all next week.